How you doing today? Hey, it's been a while. The holidays, everybody's enjoying them and trying to get through them. And today I want to tell you about my experience for the first time. We'll just say a more in-depth experience on the i.Dynamic settings in the Panasonic fz300. And how I found them to be, this will be for like the JPEG users. I don't think it affects RAW at all. I mean, I looked at it and it didn't seem to affect it at all. But for you JPEG users, this is going to come in extremely handy, especially if you're in a low light situation. Also, when you're walking, through the woodlands, let's say you got a canopy and you got a lot of bright and dark shadows in your woods, this will definitely help. So I have some pictures I'm going to show you that I've taken with the i.Dynamic in the full high. There's like 4 levels. The top one, let's see if we can't pull it up. I did bring the camera here. Let me turn this baby on. Okay. And I'm going to show you. This is going to be, for me, Chapter 1, Page 3. This is where you're going to find the i.Dynamic range. I hate doing this. Right there. And you're going to click on it. And it's going to show you auto, high, standard, low, and off. Now, what I'm going to show you is just the high mode to the off, so you can see the difference. And you choose the levels you want to incorporate into your JPEG pictures. Sound like a plan? I tried the auto, and the auto seems like it works more like the low, not so much the high. So I'm going to show you the difference between high and off on the i.Dynamic range for the Panasonic fz300. And this applies to a lot of the Panasonic cameras. Some cameras have more options in the i.Dynamic range, but that's something that they'll have to show you. I'm only this. So here are some of the photos that were taken out of camera with no editing. As you can see, the dynamic range from the left to the right picture is substantial in some. Here's a picture of a lake and a forest, but you can tell it's got more dynamic range. Here, the mushrooms on the log, the left one is darker than the right one, and it just looks better. Overall, I think this is a great thing for the JPEG. You can see the leaves on the left are darker than the leaves on the right, and the shadows are definitely more substantial. A little bit, for it being in high, it's doing a very well job in bringing the lows and the highs and keeping them balanced. The pictures tell, the story. The i.Dynamic range, or the settings on this camera, are quite impressive if you're using the high. Now, I haven't done the standard or the low and just the auto like 1 or 2 times, but I do see the difference in the highlights and the shadows. There's no doubt about it. And it even lifts the color a little bit too. So try it out, see what you think. Let me know, what you think about it. But I think it's definitely going to help you out in high contrast, high shadow areas, which would be woodlands or on a dull day maybe. I think you're going to find it quite impressive in helping you out and lifting those darks up and toning them highs a little bit. So, otherwise, I want to tell you about my screensaver now. I also want you to know is I bought some screensavers for the screen back here. And I'm going to show you, they're only $5.99 and you get 2 of them, and they are the 9H hard glass, and they're really, really good quality. And I got them off of eBay, and I'm going to show you where I got them at. And they're these right here, but these are kind of a little different. Can you see that? That's what they are. They're screen protectors. They are hardness of H9, and they are rated for the FZ2000. That's right, because the 300 is a little more expensive. So I found that the FZ2000 and the FZ2500 are the same exact size as this FZ300. Now when you put these babies on, they are precise. So I'm going to show you what I did. As soon as I find my thingy. There it is. Oops. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Now I've already installed one on this, so I'm just going to give you an idea. But this is what it comes on. This little film, it's attached to it. You're going to peel this off, and then you're going to hold that piece of plastic on the very edges. Do not touch the inside, the part that you're actually going to put down on it. And you're going to put this thing, and you're going to take your thumb, and when you slide, you're just going to slide the edge. You're going to have it tilted up, but you're going to slide this edge right to the edge of that screen. So it's right up against it. And then you're going to line it up to the top or the bottom, whichever one you want to do, and just let it lay down. And it should lay there perfect. But the one thing I had a problem with, it took me like 3 or 4 times to figure it out. The key is to hold it to the back edge before you lay that thing down. You know, it may take you 2 or 3 times, but it's okay. You can do it 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 or 5. I really don't know. It took me 3. But it's great. It'll save your screen. You won't get scratches on it. It works just perfect. So that's my little niche for the screensaver. Who did you get to help over the holidays? Did you help anybody out? Did you stop and help some homeless people out? I did. I felt great about it. Yeah, I gave them a little bit of money, but I took them in the grocery store too, and got them what they needed. Some of those guys that are homeless are, they're struggling just like you struggle, but their struggle is a little more harsher than your struggle. Or I should say, it's evenly struggles because you each have your own hearts. So I say again, for 2024, reach out. Grab a hold of somebody. Give them a hand. A helping hand is all I ask. You see, all the hardness going on in the world. And just that little bit of goodness that you give can be the whole difference upon that heart that you helped. Giving him hope, or her hope, that there are good people in this world willing to help others out. So, I got a few extra pictures and a good message for you at the end of this video. I hope you had a beautiful holiday, and I'm looking forward to spring because I miss my kingdoms. My plant kingdom, my animal kingdom, and my insect kingdom. Now, I told you in the last video that I got rid of my Canon M5. Well, I was thinking, my camera's getting kind of old, and I noticed that it's kind of wearing out a little bit. Well, I happened to be on eBay, and I seen this fz300, and sure enough, that big guy up there got me this camera, which they said was for parts only. Well, I get it, and it worked perfect. It works perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And it works really better than my other one, because I don't think whoever had it didn't use it very much. Yeah, so I was very happy with this camera. It came on eBay, and my creator up top told me to bid on it, and I did, and I won it. I won it for $75 shipped. So the miracles will come. Open that heart up. Ask your creator for what you want and what you want to give back to humanity. That's the key, giving back to humanity. I want to give you all the knowledge I know, because what's the use of keeping it to myself? Except to enrich myself? I'm not about that. I want to enrich you. You. Thank you very much. You guys have been an absolutely beautiful team. You are my family of light. And I just want it to grow bigger and bigger so we can touch more hearts and help more people around the world. You know, when you get ready to go up top, have your report card sparkling. Because I tell you, walking up there, and I'm going to tell you about some of the times I've been up there. That's right. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. Always remember that. No soul grows in one lifetime. It's impossible. You're always growing for every lifetime. You know, the Bible doesn't tell you about your multiple lifetimes. And I think you're starting to realize that there's more to you and to this world and what's beyond this world. Love each other. Give love back. Go out and give somebody a hand. You know, just a few good words, or help them out financially. It doesn't take a whole lot. Hey, if you can't help somebody out financially just a little bit, who can you help? Ask yourself that when you get to heaven. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a beautiful, gorgeous day. And subscribe, like, and share. And enjoy the video. And I have a great message for you at the end. Thanks everybody.